You're listening to the boss of the big ball, JBTHETICKET. Vegas Scoreboard Express.
Vegas Scoreboard Express. JB the Ticket is back at you live here at the PSX Digital Studios in Las Vegas again. Follow me on Instagram at JB the Ticket. Go to my website, VegasScoreboardExpress.com. I got all the goodies, all the freebies, all the things you're going to need to win your sports bets this season. Again, talking this NFL preseason with my main man, Ron, Third Down Best Bets, and Linwood Hard Rock Hamilton. Follow Ron on Instagram at RaiderHawk1 and follow Linwood on Instagram at linwood.hamilton. So, the NFL, Week 3, the Philadelphia Eagles. Linwood, we know that you have a connection with the Philadelphia Eagles, former Philadelphia Eagle yourself. But unfortunately, I got to talk about you guys, man. What was that beatdown that you guys took in Miami yesterday? Rotation number 123, the Philadelphia Eagles. I had to say it twice because I did a double take. I said there is no way they lost by 38 points. Going down to Miami, rotation number 124, losing 48-10. This is a team that I had picked to win that division, man. You guys are out there stinking it up, costing people money. I don't know what happened. I looked at my ticket. I said, I got a 3-team scheme. No, that is what happened. I took a loss. The Philadelphia Eagles, talk to me a little bit about it. Right now, 9.5 wins. You got me a little bit scared, Linwood. Tell me what's going on with that defense. You were telling me in the pre-break here, no technique. What are you talking about? Because I'm telling you last night, if it was technique that they needed, they were tackling nobody. Tackling ghosts. There was no shot for them. 48 points. Running backs were running through them. Defensive backs were just falling down everywhere, couldn't get the game going. I mean, it was absolutely a disaster. So when I look at this particular team, Philadelphia Eagles, 9.5 wins, do you think they can get there with this defense that we saw last night? Because I'm not seeing it. Go ahead.
Forget about it. Lackluster type mentality I saw. They have no technique. And when I say about no technique, they're going to come off the ball. They don't fire off the ball. They don't get into the man. You got to put that right there into another right there, up underneath the chin, create extension, arm extension, and control those shoulders. These guys were not playing. And let me tell you about the defensive backs. Now, I'm from Philly, so I'm a Philly man. You guys got to come back and put that right there. Those defensive backs, man, a defensive lineman could outran them guys.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. 48 points. I saw so many highlights on NFL Network. And again, you can watch NFL Network, FuboTV.com. Go to FuboTV.com/JB. I'm giving you 15% off that first month. These DBs were not tackling. We're talking third week of the preseason. A lot of guys are playing for their job, for their current team, or auditioning for another team. If I was a GM and I took a look at what was going on in that secondary for the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm not even looking to put them on the roster, but somebody's going to stay. 9.5 wins with that defense, Linwood. I don't see it happening. Ron, maybe you can fill in here the offensive side of the ball. You're talking about Jalen Hurts not getting a lot of reps, but he is, for all intents and purposes, a second-year rookie. Do you think that the sports books are kind of juicing the Philadelphia Eagles a little bit to get some easy money on the back end? Because 9.5 wins for these guys to get to 10 wins, they're going to have to dominate a wide-open NFC East. And with the Cowboys poised to make a comeback with Dak Prescott and the rest of the crew, got rid of some problems. Ezekiel Elliott poised to have a breakout year. First year in a long time we didn't hear about Ezekiel Elliott in the offseason contract issues or anything with the like. So Philadelphia, that offense, 10 points in a preseason game. Where are they going to stand trying to get to that 9.5? Go ahead.
Well, first off, they need to get a running back that can break over 1,000 yards. Miles Sanders is a good back, but Jalen Hurts should not be leading the team in rushing as he did last year. They have some weapons for him now. They got Devontae Smith. He developed really well at the end of last year. Looks like he's going to be a star. They got A.J. Brown from the Titans. Dallas Goedert is a really good tight end. I mean, they have the weapons there in place. I don't know if the line's going to hold up. The line has been a major issue for years. I mean, they've had decent results, but they're constantly patchworking it. Poor Jason Peters has tried to retire 3 times, and they keep bringing him back. I don't see 10 wins. I got them at 9, maybe 8.5 wins. I got 8.5 wins. I don't see them making that.
I mean, you're talking about a team right now, 8.5 wins with their leading rusher as the quarterback in today's NFL. I don't see it. Don't take that bet. The Philadelphia Eagles. Sorry there, Linwood. Had to tell the fans, I'm staying off of the Eagles this year. Last year I was all over them. This year I am not too convinced, all right? Moving down to another team that everyone is saying this is going to be the greatest team since sliced bread. I am not yet convinced. The LA Chargers, okay? 10.5 wins. That is a lot for a team that just got started with that quarterback, brand new head coach, and they did not have a great showing in the preseason. Again, this past Friday, August 26th, losing in New Orleans. Rotation number 113, the LA Chargers losing another 10-point score, 10-27 to a team that may be surprising a few people in the NFC South. We can talk about them a little bit after the Chargers. The New Orleans Saints, rotation number 114. So the LA Chargers, they've got all this firepower, all this belief in Justin Herbert, but Justin Herbert had a great rookie season. He just didn't have good coaching. Ron, this new coach, I don't even remember his name at the moment, but tell me, do you think that the round robin of coaching, moving cities, moving up the 405, getting down into LA, switching coaches, Todd Bowles is somewhere else. They had a couple other guys swing through there. But now you've got a franchise quarterback. He got the highest praise that you could get from another Hall of Fame quarterback, and Peyton Manning saying he's the best he's seen of this generation. All this hype, L.A. Chargers, 10.5 wins. If it comes with hype, it should come with cash. Go ahead.
I think 8.5 is more realistic for the Chargers. Coach, by the way, his name is Brendan Staley. The offense, it's just very uncreative. They don't take advantage of their weapons. I mean, the scheme has constantly scratching my head. They use their tight ends more than they do their quick number one receivers. Running game is very, very inconsistent, and I do believe Herbert's going to regress a little bit. He's had a really great start to his career, but he's going to start meeting Mr. Rydell pretty soon.
We guys know, I'm telling you, there's a lot of edge rushers that were in the draft. We didn't mention him when we talked about the Detroit Lions. They're saving him. T.J. Hockenson, that guy is a rocket. I'm telling you right now, when he comes down the line, he's going to be lining up quarterbacks and blowing them up on the line of scrimmage. This guy is going to be a rough win for any team that's got to go against him. But the Detroit Lions, the offensive side of the ball, he probably won't take a lot of wins. But going back down south, again, that rotation number we were just talking about, 114, the New Orleans Saints. These guys got quarterback issues, man. You still got Jameis Winston kicking around down there. A couple of other guys. I don't know. I mean, you're talking about a team right now that they have at 8.5 wins. How are they going to get these guys at 8.5 wins? I just do not see it. What say ye, Ron? And then, Linwood, you can jump in with some of that defensive scheme. When you looked at the Saints this past week, did you see any of that technique? But, Ron, go ahead.
And JB, I have the Saints at 9 wins. Dennis Allen is a really underrated coach. When he was at the Raiders, I thought he really did a great job, and they fired him before he could turn it around, but I really saw it coming. The defense plays very hard for them. I noticed that last year when I watched them. Every guy in that defense is solid. You hear the thumps when they hit people through the TV. They don't mess around. So the defense is really good. You're right about the quarterback issue. That's going to be the key. Jameis, I don't know. I'm just not sold on him yet. He's looked good at times, but he's really a wild card. If he can control that, he can do the job. But I actually have him at 9 wins. I feel with Carolina and Atlanta being so weak, I think they're going to – and I even think they'll beat Tampa Bay at least once this year.
All right.
So I got him at 9.
Talking about that first week, you mentioned the Atlanta Falcons, New Orleans Saints going on the road, rotation number 455. 5.5 road favorites in the first week. I'm not sure that I like that, especially with these guys having the quarterback issues that they have. The Atlanta Falcons got a young upstart quarterback, believing in himself, and that town knows how to get behind their players. We'll talk about them when we get back. Again, Vegas Scoreboard Express, JB the Ticket, my main man, Linwood, Hard Rock Hamilton. Linwood, tell me a little bit about that defense before we go to commercial. I just asked you and then didn't let you talk. Go ahead.
They got to put the right there on that ass. And I'm going to tell you something. They're going to do it. The boys look pretty good. They're aggressive. That defensive line, they come off the ball. They get separation, and they use what they got to do to get to the ball. When we do this thing showing these young people how to come off the ball, make connection and separation, and make a move and get up the field.
You already know what time it is. It's time to get that money.
Sunday.
Don't play around.
You're listening to the boss of the big ball. JBTHETICKET.
This football season, stay in the game with Fubo TV. Over 100 live channels, including NFL Network, NBA TV, and FS1. Don't miss any of the action. Get 7 days free on us at VegasScoreboardExpress.com. Don't get cabled, get Fubo TV.